Good morning, students. Today I will start with class 10th maths. Students, I already explained concept of chapter number 3, that is shares and dividends. What is share, what is dividend, then what is your market value, what is premium, everything I explained on that day. Formulas I already given to you. 3 formulas are there to solve this chapter. Let us start with the exercise 3a. So again these questions I repeated. So let us start from question number 11. Question number 11 is rupees a man has 300 rupees 50 shares of a company paying 20% dividend. Find the net income paying after 3% income tax. Means a man has 300 shares and each share has a value of rupees 50. Shares to a company and the company is paying 20% dividend. What is dividend? I already explained to you. What do you mean by dividend? So dividend is the profit that a shareholder got from the company, that is known as dividend. So find the net income paying after 3% income tax. Suppose they are getting profit, obviously they have to pay income tax. So let us start. First of all, nominal value of the share is 50 rupees. So 50 rupees is the nominal value. You will write nominal value, N for nominal, V for value, of one share is equal to rupees 50. Then nominal value of 300 shares will be is equal to 50 rupees multiplied by 300. So 3 5s are 15, 1500. So 3 zeros are 15,000. So we got dividend is equal to 20% of rupees 15,000. We got the dividend 20% of 15%. So 20 upon 100 multiply by rupees 15,000. 2 zeros cancel. 15 2s are 30. 1 2 2 zeros extra. So 3,000 is the profit. So income tax will be on this profit. Income tax, that was 3%. 3% of rupees 3,000. So 3 upon 100 multiply by rupees 3,000. So 2 zeros will be cancelled here. 30 multiplied by 3 is rupees 90. So net income, because this amount they have paid in the form of income tax to the government. So net income is rupees 3,000 minus rupees 90. So when we will subtract, we will get 2,910 answer. So this is the net amount will be given to a man. Then question number 12. A company pays a dividend of 15% on its 10 rupee shares. 10 rupee shares means nominal value of one share. So that is 10 rupees, from which it deducts income tax. From that they got 15% deduct as a income tax at the rate of 22% and dividend is 15%. So find the annual income of a man who owns 1000 share of this company. 1000 shares of this company. So we will solve like this. Question number 12. Nominal value of one share is equal to rupees 10. Then nominal value of 1000 shares is equal to 1000 multiplied by 10 is equal to 10,000. So the person invested rupees 10,000. So dividend means profit got by the person is 15%, means 15% of rupees 10,000. So it will give 15 upon 100 rupees 10,000. Then 15 multiplied by 100 is 1500. So on this profit he has to pay the tax. So income tax paid is equal to 22% of rupees 1500. So 22 upon 100 multiply by 1500. Then these are cancelled. Multiply 15 by 22. We will get 330. So his net income is equal to rupees 1500, because this was the profit. This already he has invested. So income tax we have to subtract it. This will give us 1170 answer. I think this concept is clear to you. Whenever any nominal value is given, multiply by the number of shares, then calculate dividend, and from that dividend calculate the tax, and tax we have to subtract from the dividend. That will give us the net income. Then question number 13 is, a man invested 8,800 in buying shares of a company of face value. What do you mean by face value? Face value of market of rupees 100 each at a premium of 10%. Now what do you mean by premium? Premium means it is the when your market value is above than nominal value, then you will get the premium. So premium is 10%, means your market value is increased 10%. If he earns rupees 1200 at the end of the year as dividend, find first part is the number of share he has in the company, and second part is the dividend percentage per share. So first of all, total investment is 8800. Total investment is 8800. Then nominal value of one share is rupees 100. First of all, this is question number 13. Total investment is equal to 8800. Then nominal value of one share is equal to rupees 100. Then market value of one share means 10% is increased. So 10% of 100 is equal to 10 upon 100 multiply by 100. So 10 rupees increased, means 100 plus 10, 110. This is the market value. So number of shares purchased is equal to 8800 divided by total investment divided by the market value. Market value is 110. 10. This is cancel. So 88 divided by 11 is 8. 1 is 0. 80. So number of shares purchased is 80. Then nominal, we have to calculate the dividend. So nominal value of 80 shares, here nominal value was 100 rupees, so 100 multiplied by 80, it was 8000. So let dividend is, because dividend we have to find, let dividend is equal to x percentage. So x percent of 8000 is equal to, here it is given 1200, because he earns 1200 at the end of the year. So we will take here is equal to 1200. So x upon 100 multiplied by 8000 is equal to 1200. These two zeros are cancelled. So x is equal to 1200 divided by 80. So 120 divided by 8 will give us 15%. So profit that person got is 15%. So all the questions are same. 14th, 15th question is also same. Like this, a man invested 1680 in buying shares of nominal value 24 and selling at 12% premium. So market value is increased here. The dividend on share is 15%. Calculate number of shares. Second part is dividend he received annually. So first of all, nominal value is 24. Then market value is, find the 12% of 24. So 24 you will add here, then you will get the market value. It will give us 26.88. It is solved in your assignment also. So number of shares purchased, total investment divided by market value. 1680 divided by 26.88, that will give us 62.5. So 62.5 then multiply by 24, that will give us nominal value. Then also calculate dividend 15% on that nominal value, that will give you the dividend he received. Question number 15, investment is 7500 rupees and 10% is dividend. Total income is 500. Then what price is paid for the rupees of 100 share? Then total investment is 7500, nominal value is 100. So you can suppose here कि you have purchased x number of share, then multiply 100 by x, then by let this x, then you can calculate 10% of x, that will gives us 500. So from there you can calculate x. So this question you can try by yourself. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.